Hey, happy winter. I feel like a sardine stuffed in a car because I have so many layers on. Welcome to winter. I'm actually excited to see snow, I guess because it's just a change up and it kind of feels, I don't know, warm and cozy, even though I'm out in it and actually in Pittsburgh. The country mouse comes back to city life. I just want to give a 1-minute motivation. And that is, don't be a butthead. And when I say that, put yourself in the other person's shoes. And right now, especially children, what I want you to do is, while you're screaming and having no patience with your child or children, I want you to put yourself in their shoes in two different instances. One is, you know how well, my youngest son is 4 and I'm helping him. He's helping me cook and he can make his own Ovaltine milk. And he makes a mess, and I go, ugh, and make these sounds and guttural noises of frustration because it is such a mess. It's like I have to clean up after him for him helping me cook and prepare stuff. But I take a deep breath and stop being a butthead and think, how else is he going to learn except by doing? And we forget that as adults. We forget, we're so old, we're ancient, we're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, and we forget we sucked and had a hard time doing stuff. And it's because you have to do something repetitively to get good at it. So when I have a huge mess and my son's learning his hand coordination and breadcrumbs go everywhere and yolk is smeared across things and liquids are spilled over, the point is, have fun with your children or children in your life, nieces, nephews, cousins, neighbor kids, and let them make a mess while they're cooking, because it is going to pay off in the end. You don't know what their future holds and the ramifications of the good of you blessing them by letting them come in and also do dishes with you, things that they want to do, sweeping, cleaning up, using liquid and wiping, baseboards down, whatever. Let them do life. It's a good one. Let them do life. Yes, it's going to take more energy for them to help you. Yes, it's going to take you longer for them to help you. And yes, it's going to be so much more frustrating than you just doing it yourself. And how many parents have done this? You just say, never mind, let me just do it. Or it's easier if I just do it. Right. Maybe for the moment. But what did you gain in that? Making dinner again by yourself and maybe upset because you're the one that always makes dinner? Or taking that young child or that teenager child underneath your wing, letting them be your little apprentice of life and going through the motions with them. So for example, when you forget how bad you sucked at mixing your Ovaltine, you like my mixing system right there? Mixing your Ovaltine or tying your shoe and you're like, come on, why are you taking so long? Do everything for the rest of the day. You listening? Looking up my nose while you're doing it? For the rest of the day, I want you to do everything with your non-dominant hand. So if you're right-handed, for the rest of the day, hello, do everything with your left hand. If you're left hand dominant, which by the way, I love left-handed people. I don't know. It's just a thing I have. I so admire them. And I'm like, oh, a lefty. I get all excited like I found a leprechaun. So if you're left-handed, do everything with your right hand, okay? And just see how much you suck, even in writing. We get mad at our kids. They take so long. They write so messy. Some of us still write like a second grader, and that's okay, because I've also found the most sloppiest, tiniest, crunched up writers are also beautiful artists and painters and writers and stuff. So I don't know. There's something to do with sloppy hands. So anyhow, go ahead and put yourself in your children's shoes or the children in your life's shoes and do everything with your non-dominant hand. And you will realize how far you've come and how much you sucked, but it was because over the years you tried and you got better and you got better. And the second thing is, we rush kids where we're going. We're like, come on, come on. Here's the thing. I want you to do the same ratio, the child's height with your height, okay? Now, I want you to take your height and create an imaginary giant. So if your child is a quarter of your height and you're screaming at them to come on and not be tired walking, then you take your body and that same ratio where you are the quarter and the giant then is 3 times bigger than you. Is my math right on that? I think so. And just think how quickly they're going to walk and how not tired they're going to be when you are tired. And if to kind of help you out, I'm only 5'2". I drank coffee and didn't eat vegetables. What are you going to do? No, actually I'm 5'2", but I'm Indonesian, quarter Indonesian, and also half Puerto Rican. And so that's like 3/4 of me. And in Puerto Rico and Indonesia, 5'2" is a normal height for a woman. So I'm just petite in America. Can't wait to go there and feel like a normal person. Anyhow, so if I'm 5'2", if I go with someone that's 6'2" and they're healthy and an active person, it is going to be harder for me to keep up with their stride. So do the ratio, whatever your children are. If they're half your size, think of someone that is double the height of you that you're half of, okay? It would be a huge difference of how much their gait and their walk, that one step. So just put yourselves in children's shoes. Do things with your non-dominant hand and do the ratio of speed up, hurry up, and why are you tired? Even vacuuming, eating your food. I want you to do it with your non-dominant hand. Going potty. I don't know about all that, but yeah, no, do it. All right. I'm Faerie Grace and you're amazing.